What's going on, everybody? My name is Betchman, and welcome back again to more Pokemon VGC stuff and things and shenanigans. Sometimes. Either way, we'll be back with a new video for this week. We're going to bring the same team we used on Tuesday with the Sun team, just because I don't know why I'm enjoying using this team a lot. We lost like a game after I stopped recording that I did off stream, so I am enjoying using this team quite a bit. It's working out fairly decent, besides the fact that we had the one moment where we missed 2 heat waves because 90% and we missed both. Yes, I'm still salty. Anyways, we're gonna go up against, I can't pronounce that, who's 11,000, and we got an interesting team. We got Toxtricity, Pelipper, Ferrothorn, we got Rotom-Wash, Arcanine, and Dracozolt. So it does pose a threat when the enemy team's able to counter the weather with me. I think I'm fairly safe to go with Sableye and Charizard, because he's not going to, he might expect that I'll have Sunny Day on Sableye, but I don't think he will. I think he's more or less going to be anticipating that I bring Torkoal. Who else do I want with the team, though, is the question. I guess I could bring Venusaur. Venusaur's really not that bad. He literally does nothing, though, against Ferrothorn. They both really don't do much to each other. But because of Ferrothorn, I think I'm going to take Torkoal. And I'll rock with that. Yeah, we'll rock with that. If I would have had Rotom-Wash, Rotom-Wash or Heat would have been a little bit better. But we'll rock with this team to see if we can't get a win for our first battle. We'll see what happens. Move my microphone back. I think I'm talking way too loud. So we see the shiny Toxtricity with shiny Dracozolt. He's trying to flex on us. I'm really hoping that he doesn't go for switching out, because that'd be bad. We're going to go Sunny Day. And I want to say an Airstream takes him out, because we mainly want to take out this Dracozolt. That's the big thing. I highly doubt. Okay. I was going to say I highly doubt that he's going to Dynamax the Toxtricity. Toxtricity is just going to probably go for a Overdrive, which Charizard should live, but I don't know 100% if he's going to. And I'm having to go for a Sunny Day here, so yeah, I actually think I'm going to go down. We might both go down. So I might have played this really terribly now that I'm thinking about it. I probably should have gone for Sunny Day, protected into Charizard, and then gone for Quash, and then just smacked an Airstream in a Dragapult's face. So this could go fairly bad. Dragapult might even have Hydro Pump, just because. Okay, he didn't. It's not going to do too much damage. That could possibly put Toxtricity faster than Charizard. I really hope it doesn't. Yeah, it does. Oh, we live on 17. It's going to be enough to do some kind of damage. It's going to be enough to do some kind of damage. Do a lot? Or hardly anything. It's okay. It's not the worst thing. We're not in a good spot whatsoever, because Charizard's going to go down to Solar Power, so I probably should have gone for taking out Toxtricity instead. Should have just gone for a Wildfire, which was a poor mistake on my part. We're going to send Venusaur out, though, because Venusaur is going to be... I actually don't know if he's going to be faster than the Dragapult. So, shoot. For that reason, I think I'm going to go Quash, and I'm going to go... I'd like to go Earth Power, but it's not going to do enough damage, so I'm just going to Sleep Powder him. He actually withdraws Toxtricity, and that works out just fine. So he did have Pelipper in the back, which is also okay, because Toxtricity now doesn't do as much as he was going to do because of Throat Spray. So if I can knock... Okay, I thought I'd miss a Sleep Powder. Oh, I was going to get mad. So anyways, we got him asleep. Pelipper's going to be a little bit of a problem. Just a little bit. I am going to be faster than Pelipper, though. I think, actually, Sableye is faster than him, too. I'm actually going to go for Sunny Day. And I'm going to go for Sleep Powder and a Pelipper? Yeah, that should work. We're going to get rid of the rain so he can't go for Hurricane as easily. And he'll probably connect it because, you know, my luck is not good. Except for this battle. We get 2 Sleep Powders in a row, but is Dracozolt going to stay asleep? Yes, he is. Thank goodness. So that actually tells us that we're faster than Dracozolt. So we should be faster than him, so it should just be as simple as going for a Foul Play into Pelipper, and we're going to go for a Sludge Bomb. We're going to go for an Earth Power. There we go. Earth Power into Dracozolt. It should KO. He's fairly weak. Yeah, it wasn't going to take him out when he was Dynamax. He had too much HP. And Sableye is actually going to be faster too, which is nice. Breaks the Sash if he has it. So I do have an answer for his Toxtricity with Venusaur. And I still have Torkoal in the back. Who's he got as fourth guy? He does have Toxtricity, so he's going to bring him back out. And I really don't know what I want to go for here. Kind of just want to go into Torkoal. At the same time, though, I think I want to Foul Play, and I want to go for... No. I think I'm going to go into Torkoal. I know he doesn't have the Focus Sash. If anything, that was on Pelipper, and I'm going to go for Earth Power and Toxtricity. He might even Protect, which is, I mean, that's okay. We have no idea who the last guy is, though. Yeah, he's going to Protect. We go for Earth Power. It does not connect, obviously. Pelipper still sleeps, which is exactly what we wanted to have happen. We're just going to go for a Heat Wave because it'll just get a pretty decent amount of damage off. And Earth Power should KO. 4 times effective. Who's his other guy then? Arcanine's his last guy, so that's why he didn't want to switch out, because this is going to do a lot of damage. So it makes me wonder if Toxtricity has Thunder. That's going to be a pretty good chunk of damage. He's going to go for Scald, which is exactly what I wanted him to do, because into Torkoal it's not going to do jack diddly squat. We're going to connect Heat Wave. Oh my goodness, he's barely alive. Get a double burn. Wait, I can't get a double burn. One fire type. Oh my gosh, he barely lived. That's so unfortunate. But there's a great silver lining, which is going for Earth Power again because I'm going to outspeed. Even if he does Protect, I mean, he might just go for Scald into Torkoal again. But he might... Okay, he's actually just going to let Arcanine go down. So Arcanine's going to go down. What's Pelipper going to do? He's going to go for Tailwind. Okay. I get Heat Wave off, so Pelipper's going to go down, and all we have to go against now is this Toxtricity. So my Sunlight is gone. I don't have Protect. And he's got Tailwind. Which puts me into a pretty big bind. Because I'm going to have to switch Torkoal out. And I'm going to have to go for Sleep Powder. Well, no, I just go for Earth Power. Why would I go for Sleep Powder? We'll see. I doubt that he's going to go for Overdrive. He's going to go for Boom Burst, which doesn't even touch Sableye, which is great. Doesn't do very much damage, and I think actually just one-shots. It does one-shot, so we actually totally messed up in the beginning of this battle, and we're actually able to bring it back. So just because you make one mistake in a battle does not mean you lose the game. I've gone against plenty of people where after the very first move, they just straight up forfeit because they think they're out. If there's one thing, even though I'm not the greatest by any means, there's one thing I've learned, it's that it's never actually over until it's over. I mean, you saw in the last one that I thought I had a for sure win against that Excadrill. All I had to do was land one Heat Wave, and I missed both. So anything can happen. That guy probably thought he didn't have a chance, and he was able to bring away a win. So anything can happen. It's a crazy game. I mean, it's a lot of luck, to be totally honest. I've had games where I lived on 1 health and was able to get the win on using a move that, you know, had 70% accurate. I think that was actually in my Pelipper video. That Pelipper came through strong, and what the heck am I going against? Whimsicott, Mimikyu, Gyarados, Espeon, Dracozolt, and Darmanitan, or Snow Gorilla. Oh, I don't like this guy's team whatsoever. I think I want to go Torkoal Venusaur to start. He doesn't have anybody who can use... Nobody on his team is able... Well, nobody can use Fake Out, but the thing I'm afraid of is him starting Whimsicott. So I kind of want to go... Whimsicott with Rotom. I know it sounds really bizarre, but I kind of want to go for that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to start off with. I'm going to go with that. And obviously I have to bring Charizard in the back. And I think Sableye. Sableye actually is pretty solid here. I don't know if this is the right team to bring, but this is a tricky one because he could easily just go for, even if I throw out Venusaur and Torkoal, the thing that is worrisome to me is him going for Whimsicott. Which he does do. That's what I thought he was going to do. Because I figured he would go for a Tailwind. So I'm going to taunt his Whimsicott, and I'm actually going to Will-O-Wisp his Dracozolt. I feel like that's kind of the best option. Because I know he's going to Dynamax Dracozolt right out the gate. If I can waste his Dynamax and taunt his Whimsicott, I should actually be in a pretty good spot. As long as I win the speed tie somehow. I'm not sure how that works. Okay, so I do get Taunt off, so he shouldn't be getting Tailwind up at all, because I'm pretty sure it's what he's going to go for. He's not going to go for Tailwind. He's actually going to go for taking my Whimsicott out. And I do get Will-O-Wisp off, so I don't have to worry about Dracozolt very much whatsoever now. And my battery might die. That could be bad. So he's gonna get that, which is fine. So the question now is, this is where I would have probably benefited by bringing Torkoal. So I think I have to bring Sableye out right now. I gotta go for Sunny Day. He's most likely got Hustle. I'm gonna go for Sunny Day, and I'm gonna Thunderbolt into Whimsicott. Probably should have taken Volt Switch, to be honest. Volt Switch would have been a little bit better, but the downside of going for Volt Switch is if you went for like an electric type move into the Rotom spot, that's kind of game over at that point because Charizard just gets bodied. I don't survive that as well as I would have liked because it was a crit, go figure. He actually would have set up the sun for me anyway, so slightly disappointed, but we're okay, I guess. Because now it's just time to let Charizard just burn everything. So let's see what we can do here with Charizard. I think I actually want to go for Quash, and I'm just going to go for... Do I go for... Yeah, well... I have to go for Wildfire because he's going to be sashed. And we'll see how much his Gmax electric move is going to do. Shouldn't do as much. I'm fairly certain he built... I mean, most people built Dracozolt physical. I don't know why you would want to go special on him. So I do get Quash off. Hopefully this means... I mean, we're going to... Oh, he does get Max Lightning off first. That still does way too much damage, even with the burn. So that probably means that Sableye is going down. I don't expect him to go into the Charizard slot. Yeah. It was probably going to be a loss, so I should have probably started with what I thought to go with. Yeah, because the Moonblast is going to hit Sableye, and that's going to be game. So in this case, it's game. Whimsicott will go down. The only positive thing that could happen is that his Dracozolt misses Volt Break due to Hustle, and I'm able to do something insane. That's about the only chance I got in this battle, because other than that, it's kind of over with. See what he throws out. I mean, it doesn't matter what he throws out. It's game at this point. So he could throw out Darmanitan. Yeah, because he's going to be faster. We already saw he had the sash on Whimsicott, so it's kind of game at this point. So, I mean, I'll just go in the Darmanitan, but it doesn't really matter. We won't forfeit it, but we're going to pick up a loss in game 2. It's kind of the normal thing. I'll lose the second game. Yeah. I never like when the music just stays stagnant like that. So we do lose to YZHW. Was this? Yeah. Weird name. But we lose the second game, because I could have played that so much better. I think taking Rotom was probably a pretty poor choice. I could have brought somebody like Torkoal would have been actually pretty good because of how physically defensive he is. I was just super worried about the whole Tailwind bit that made me make the decision that I made. So, per usual, we will do this third battle, which will be our last one for the video. This is probably gonna, I think this is the last one because the season ends on Sunday. Yeah, season ends on Sunday, and then the season 7 starts Monday. This is actually gonna be the last video for Season 6. So let's see if we can't end on a win. 36-38. We got an Ice team. We got Vanillux, Beartic, Whimsicott, Hydreigon, Hitmontop, and Arcanine. Luckily, quite literally, my whole team is special besides one guy. So the question is what I want to do. I think I'm just going to start off. I could start off Charizard immediately with Sableye. I could have Torkoal in the back for setting up the sun. Whimsicott seems like a pretty solid bring, being he's got Hydreigon and he's got Hitmontop. So I don't think I'm going to bring Venusaur. He's got way too many weaknesses here, and I think I'm going to take Whimsicott instead. I think that's probably the best option. I wouldn't want to bring Rotom-Mow here, just because, again, the Ice types destroy him. Arcanine destroys him. Hitmontop doesn't really do anything. Hydreigon could have Max Flare, like a Fire Blast or a Flamethrower. And then I'm not really too worried about the Whimsicott to do anything to Rotom, but it's not a good bring. So I think those four should be solid enough. And we'll see. See if we can't win the last battle for Season 6. Because this should be the last video for Season 6 unless I'm able to do something Saturday, which I wouldn't count on because I have a very, very busy weekend. So we're going to see Vanillux and Hydreigon. So he's going to set the Hail. But we're going to set the Sun. Issue is this Hydreigon. It's going to be a big problem. We're going to set the Sun. We're going to hit him with a Max Airstream to be the fastest one in the field, because Vanillux is not very fast. You'd think it is, but it's not really that fast. We'll see what he does here, because he could be fearing that I'm just going to knock out his Vanillux. He could also, for some reason, switch into Beartic for no reason. Because he knows that I'm going to most likely have Torkoal in the back because I want to control the weather. The thing, though, is always a risk to start off by setting the weather immediately because, yeah, I could have started off with Torkoal, but the issue is that he could have easily just switched into his Vanillux, and then the Sun's gone. And then Charizard's a little bit weaker, which is not what I want. He actually doesn't do anything. He does not Dynamax, so we could knock out Hydreigon right here. I really hope we do. And we just barely have him live. Actually, that would have been a one-shot, because that would have been huge. He might be going for a Thunderbolt. No, a Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse followed by Mirror Coat when we didn't even touch him. Which tells me that he's sashed. Which... now we're going to go for Foul Play. We're just going to take him out because hitting him with the Wildfire will take out Hydreigon. So we'll get 2 for the price of 1. Is he Dynamaxing his Hydreigon now? Possibly. Or he's going to do the... interesting that he's picking Vanillux. He's got to be sashed. I mean, I would be very surprised if he's not sashed. Yeah, he's sashed. So yeah, I don't know why he wasted his Dynamax like that. I'm pretty sure I'm faster with Sableye. I'm not faster with Sableye. Well, then Hydreigon. I'm still not faster. Okay. That should not KO, not even... Okay, it just about KOs. A little scary. We'll take Vanillix out. Hydreigon's going to go down to the Wildfire. I'll live the Hail, and I'll be able to set the Sun one more time to possibly take something out. Yeah, I'll live one more time, so... Hydreigon's going down no matter what. Sableye will live. So we have Airstream, we have the Gmax Wildfire up right now. So we're in a pretty good position. Just depends on what he might be going for Beartic. So he has Arcanine, who could have extreme speed, and he's got Hitmontop. Okay. The funny part is that both are can easily take me out. If he has extreme speed on Arcanine, he takes me out. The fake out with Hitmontop could take me out as well. So I'm gonna go... I think I'm gonna go Airstream into Hitmontop. I have Torkoal and Whimsicott sitting in the back. And then I'll set up the Sun, I suppose. Now let's go for Quash. Let's see. I don't know how this is going to interact if we go for Fake Out and we go for Quash. So let's see how this happens. I think Fake Out goes first. It doesn't go first? He doesn't have extreme speed either, so we actually picked that perfectly. So that should be game at this point. And then once we bring Torkoal in, the Hail goes away. Charizard's going to go down to Life Orb. We'll see if we lose Sableye. If we do lose Sableye, we're going to at least get some kind of chip damage off on Arcanine, though. He'll be damaged by his recoil and by the Hail. And we're going to go Torkoal, Whimsicott, and quite honestly, I think my best bet is to go for a Fake Tears and a Heat Wave. And see how much damage that does. So, I don't know if he went for Fake Out. I don't know if that's how that interaction would work necessarily. But if that is how the interaction works, if he goes for Fake Out, I go for Quash, and Quash goes first because of Prankster, then, I mean, that works out pretty well. He's going to go for Flare Blitz into Whimsicott. Actually into Torkoal because he thought I was going to go for Eruption. More recoil damage, and we're gonna hit Heat Wave, and this should KO. Does KO, so we do win the last battle for a video in Season 6, thankfully, with our Sun team. I really do like using this team. Obviously, I make little dumb mistakes and end up losing the second battle almost every single video, and I don't know why. For once, our rank is actually not that bad. The last several seasons, I think just about every season, like at the very end, we end up tanking super, super hard. So at least for the end of this video, we're going to see our rank at probably 7,000. If I had to take a guess, like 7,200. 7,200. 69.45. Okay. So we're at least able to have our rank way, way better than we've been able to do in previous seasons. So I think that says something, at least, that we're learning, we're improving, we're getting a little bit better at the game. I know things are going to change like crazy come, I want to say the Isle of Armor starts like the 30th or 31st of June. It's like the very end of the month, so July is going to be insane. And I've contemplated, I think I will do like some walkthrough videos for Isle of Armor, see how that goes while still doing the normal VGC battles, because VGC battles are a lot of fun. So that's going to be it for Season 6 and this battle, and I'll see you guys in Season 7 on Tuesday. Anyways, that'll be it for this one. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!